Greetings. This next subject that we're going to do in training is called mind training. I call it mind training. I'm not sure its proper name, but I call it mind training. It could be called mind training. But before we get to that, I'm going to read you a part of the Greek text in Greek. This is from the Kine Diatheke, which means Holy Bible, and it's the New Testament, or rather one of the Gospels. Okay? This is proper translation in the Greek. They used to give this to us at school, in Greek school. I've been to year 10, okay, in Greek. I read you this part in page 23 under the Genesis to Christou, which means the birth of Jesus. It clearly states, then the angel came to them and said, which is in Greek, Tote o Angelos τους καθησύχασε και τους είπε, in other words, it's translated, the angel then quieted them down and said to them, don't be afraid. I bring to you and to everyone, to the world, good news. Today, this is good news, remember, today, σήμερα, at the village of David, which is translated, στην πόλη του Δαβίδ, στη Βέβραν, γεννήθηκε ο σωτήρας του κόσμου, which means at the city of David, in Bethlehem, the birth of Jesus Christ took place as the Saviour of the world, or was born today, the Saviour of the cosmos, which means the whole existence, everything in it. Full stop. The scriptures there, I'm not sure if the camera can pick up in big writing. But if you've got the machine to do that, you'll be able to do that very easily. I haven't got that machine. I can actually put it near the camera, and you can actually read that if you know the Greek. Okay? Okay? Okay, so we'll put that a bit closer. I'm not sure if the camera can pick it up because it's on a stand, the camera. We'll have to check it. All you're going to do is translate into the Greek, or get a Greek interpreter, and you'll see that that's what it says. The Saviour of the whole existence. The word cosmos in Greek means three meanings. It means cosmos as in people, it means cosmos as in the world, and it means cosmos as the universe. But any Greek to this present day will tell you that what it's referring to is the cosmos of the whole existence. Because it's not referring to cosmos as the people only. That is the people, and the world is with the cosmos. And he refers to the whole existence, the world, and the people. And all existence like animal, bird, insect, fish, and trees. Okay, it means everything. He'll say everything. Because it's not referring only to people. Because if he was, he would say he's a saviour of the anthropy, which means people is a direct translation to people. Cosmos can mean people, but it's not used in this type of translation. It's silly to use that type of translation of meaning people. In the same manner, it can be used as cosmos, but in this type of translation, it will be silly to use it for the translation of the world. As any Greek scholar will tell you, it can be used for other translation. Cosmos can be used for other meanings, meaning the world, or people in other translations, but not in this particular verse. The particular verse here is clearly identifying that he's the Saviour of the whole universe, came to save everything. So to start the subject on mind training, we'll first put some music. Let the radio turn on for a minute. It hasn't been switched on. Forgot to switch on. I explain what mind training is all about. Training the mind in the martial arts to get into this subject means actual that. To train it means to do more than one thing at a time. For example, you might have seen in rare occasions, I've seen in very rare occasions, I hear people at the gym, riding a bicycle, reading a book, and listening to music or watching television at the screens in the gym. This is actually training the mind because you're doing more than one thing at a time. Of course, it's preferred and recommended that you do one thing at a time first and master each activity first before you do two things and then three things and then four things. In my opinion, I won't go beyond four things. Like, if you're very good at it, you can probably do 5 no more, because you can actually confuse the mind if you do too many things. If you do 3 or 4 things, you're actually doing an extra thing because you're being aware of the surroundings and everything around you. So what we're going to show you today is the same thing, except it's much harder. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to be balancing with one foot and going from high to low, okay? At the same time that we'll be reading the Bible. And at the same time that we're listening to music. At the same time we're aware of the surroundings. So what this teaches you is training the mind with the book, training the ears with the music, and the skill in the martial arts, standing on one foot while you're doing this. If you read the Holy Scriptures like the Holy Bible, it not only trains the mind, but trains the spirit as well as the Christian music. This is why it's beneficial that you use the Bible when you're doing this. At the same time, when you graduate from the basics, foundation of the Bible, you can go to other Christian literature in the Christian local bookstore and get other books. Same with tapes. It's recommended that you study the Bible separately, first sitting down without the exercise, get a good understanding of it first, get a good understanding of the tapes first, separately, and separately your balance, okay, before you combine 2 and then 3. Once you get really good with that a few times, you can put new music that you've never heard before, and new Christian books that you haven't read before, and really train the mind. The idea is that every now and then, take notes. See if you can remember what song was on the radio if you listen to a Christian radio station, or any radio station if you're not listening to Christian stuff. I recommend you listen to Christian stuff. See what was on the radio or on your tapes, what song was on. See if you can remember the lyrics. See if you can remember the part of the book as you get better with it. And see if you've still got maintaining your balance out there, okay, without collapsing, okay? Now, I haven't done this exercise for a very long time because I've been a bit slack. So I'm not sure how I'm going to go, but you'll see on the camera anyway. I might be put off balance or whatever. I don't know. But it'll be good evidence when you're not training. But with the help of God, I may be able to keep my balance. Hopefully He will help me. Proving to you that God does exist, because I haven't trained this for at least 6 months. Okay, so we'll put Christian music on now. So the first thing we do, once we learn every step separately, we stand on one foot and we read, listening to the music. Η γέννηση και τα εσοδεία της Θεοτόκου. In the Greek, it's got extra pages in the beginning. It talks about Mary. The English haven't got that. I don't know why. They're taking it out. Σε μια μικρή πόλη της Ιουδαίας ζούσε η Ευσταθής του Οκίν με την γεννητήρια του την Άννα. So you can sit here for hours if you want, but we're not going to do that today because we'll take it short. Okay, you can bring it up, you can bring it down, do all kinds of weird things with your balance. As long as you keep it simple and work the hard things later on. Okay? So from there, you may be able to start with the next leg first and continue in translating it. So we come here at a small village in Israel. Lived the holy lady known as Anna. Αυτή ήτανε φτωχή, αλλά είχανε ευγενικά καταγωγή. Okay, so you get the point. Okay, so now we're going to move a bit further higher. We can come out this one. Ήτανε απογονή the βασιλιά Δαβίδ. See, this is painful because I haven't done this for a very long time. Usually I go higher, but anyway. That's as high as I can go from now. Ήτανε και οι δύο τους Εσιδοί και Δικαία. Okay. So as you can see, I still kept my balance. So approximately, I'm not sure how high that was. Usually I go much higher, but I can't do that today because of the amount of shaking this exercise. The thing that I'm saying to you is, God has given me an awareness that I can't go any higher doing three things. So I don't tempt it. That's how He helps me. In martial arts, you don't have to keep fighting people up, for example. Okay? But if you keep high, that's good. In this case, it's not fighting, but it's the balance routine. So as then, God also is leading me to be honest that I can't go any higher at this present time. I can only go, what we saw how high I can go. Okay? Usually I would go about this high. So one is to be honest with yourself and with others in the martial arts. Two is don't attempt anything that you can't do, especially on the camera. Three, okay, in combat, do the simplest things that you can do. Simplicity is the best. Work on the hard things that are hard enough, on the things that you can't do, and make them simple. And eventually, you may be able to do hard things when you get very good at it. Okay, so you come up. Okay, doing two things. I can probably go higher. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so we come up here. That is a little bit higher. Now you can enter when your man could ever be. Okay, I normally can twist a lot more, but I can't do it today. Anyway. So as the Bible in the original text, in the Greek, translated into the modern text, the Greeks gave us at our school, okay, clearly states that Jesus is the Saviour of the whole cosmos, meaning the whole existence.